Hey everybody. Hope everybody's keeping safe and healthy during these very strange times. I suppose as sports people we're used to being challenged on the pitches, courts, tracks and in the water, but for now we're being challenged in a very different way. And like all games and competitions we take part in, we need to be able to adapt and adjust to whatever circumstances might come our way. And unfortunately, like many events around the year, Sports Ball and Awards night was postponed due to COVID-19. However, we couldn't let the year pass without acknowledging the wonderful sports students and their achievements over this college year. I'd like to thank all our students who represented GMIT in competitive action this season. As always, you've done the college, your clubs, and your families very proud in how you represent them. In GMIT, we're lucky to have a bunch of very talented coaches in our corner. And I'd like to thank all of you for the time and commitment you give to our teams. It's greatly appreciated. Balancing sport and college isn't easy for students. Going off to games and behind the balance your class time and your assessments. But in GMIT, we're lucky to have a very understanding teaching staff who appreciate the importance of physical activity and being involved in sport, which makes life easier for students. I'd like to thank all the lecturers for being so accommodating over the year. Thanks in particular to the staff and students in our sports science department who assisted a number of our teams this season. I'd like to thank Spirit of Ireland, who have kindly sponsored our sports awards this year, but also transported our teams up and down the country safely to all competitions. There are many businesses in Galway that sponsor our various sports teams, and I'd like to thank you all for your support. To Vera and my colleagues in GMIT Students' Union, thanks for all your help throughout the year in keeping all our sports running so smoothly. Finally, the students. Getting to know you all as people is certainly a highlight and a privilege of my job. Your talents, your leadership skills, your self-motivation, uniqueness, and your individual personalities are something you should all be very proud of. Sports Awards is without a doubt my favourite night of the college year because we get to glam up, relax, and most importantly have the crack with everybody. And it's very disappointing that we don't get that opportunity this year, especially when it comes to saying goodbye to our final year students. Some of you who I may never see again, I'd like to especially thank you for all you have given to GMIT Sport over your time in college. I hope we stay in touch and the very best of luck in your future careers. Finally, congrats to all our nominees in each club. Unfortunately, there can be only one winner in each club, so stay tuned to our social media for the winning announcements over the coming days.
Hello, my name is Dr. Orla Flynn and I recently started in GMIT as the new president. Unfortunately, the COVID-19 health measures have prevented quite a few things from happening in recent weeks, including face-to-face meetings, large gatherings and physical contact. Sports and physical activity have been a huge part of my life, and while all the armchair fans are missing live sport and television, I know what a hard time this is for those who are active participants. College sports are something particularly special. Making new friends, developing unique bonds that will last a lifetime, celebrating successes and dealing with defeat, and best of all, making a huge contribution to GMIT community spirit across all 5 campuses. So, I want to acknowledge and thank all of you who take part in sport during the year, those of you who help with administration, our sponsors, and those who support in any way. Gur míle maith. Congratulations again to all the nominees and overall winners, and I'm really looking forward to being a big supporter next year. Go Falcons!
1 minute, I'm broadcasting on RT to over 1 million viewers, and now I'm on the GMIT student channel. Strange times, and I want to congratulate all of the nominees. I'm sorry that we can't have this event. I've always had a soft spot for Galway ever since your cornerback held me scoreless in the 1998 All-Ireland semi-final. These awards are important, and your institution is extremely important. There's a general drift away from logic in society towards spin and presentation, and we see this in the Irish government, the UK government, and in the US government, where governments have effectively become, those type of governments, as distinct from, say, the Germanys and Denmarks, etc., they've effectively become PR companies. I mean, President Trump recently, who makes the children's contributions on Children Say the Funniest Things sound like Stephen Hawking, has suggested, for example, that the coronavirus might be cured by injecting bleach or disinfectant into our systems. Do not try that at home. And critical thinking is very, very important. And it's one of the messages that I wanted to preach to you if I was going to be down there. Independent, fearless contributions, your education, your logical thought processes equip you perfectly to be leaders in society and to make a major contribution. And it's important that you retain your independence, that you speak your mind fearlessly, and that you try to make strong contributions to society. Because we can see at the moment that we gravely need those. I want to congratulate all the nominees. I want to congratulate the GMIT Falcons, is that in American football? A new American football team. And I've been asked to tell you to stay tuned to the GMIT social media channels for the awards themselves. Thank you.